AFCON. They say champions are not made on match day. They are shaped by belief, opportunity, and the support of those who stand beside them every step of the way. As football takes center stage around the world, Goldfields proudly continues its more than 2 decades of support for Ghana football, backing our national teams and helping grow the game. Go Black Queens, Goldfields, champion in women's football and inclusion, creating enduring value beyond mining.
Let's get into the sports now, because we know that yesterday the women's team played, right? Yeah. Quite surprisingly, I missed that game. I was jogging.
You were jogging. Well, so the WAFCON continues. Today, it's a big one for the Black Queens. We'll be in action today against Mali. But yesterday, something unique happened with one of the groups, that is Group C. Now, Marina, 3 teams in Group C all ended up having 6 points. Now, usually when it happens like that, what is used to separate them?
Goals and then head-to-head.
Okay, so now CAF decided to bring something new. And that is eliminating one team from the 4 teams that were played. So now CAF says that, okay, 3 teams have 6 points. What I can do is that Egypt, who are part of that group, lost all their 3 games. So CAF said that the result against Egypt is non-existent at the moment. So they took the result against Egypt away and decided to do it a mini league between the 3 teams. So it now came down to who beat who. Now, this is the scenario. Malawi beats Nigeria. Malawi beats Nigeria. Nigeria beats Zambia. Zambia beats Malawi. You see the scenario. Malawi beats Nigeria in their first game. Then Nigeria went on to beat Zambia. Then Zambia went on to beat Malawi. So all the 3 teams have lost 1 game. So CAF was again handcuffed. And he said, okay, then let me go with the goals and see. And when it came down to the goals, once you've taken that result against Egypt out, Zambia fell foul in there because they didn't have enough goals. Because they won 2-1 against Malawi. And Malawi had won 3-2 against Nigeria. And Nigeria won 1-0 against Zambia. So it means that when it comes to the head-to-head, apart from that game against Egypt, Zambia fell short of all that. So they had to be eliminated. So even with 6 points, Zambia are going home. We have teams who have 4 points and have qualified to the next stage of the competition.
But you should do goals for, goals against, and then goal difference.
Okay, so that is what ordinarily that is
because that would have put Zambia first.
Yes.
And but then Nigeria will come second.
Because CAF decided to do it a mini league between the 3 teams and eliminate the results against Egypt. So whatever happened, I mean, Zambia had a 5-2 victory over Egypt. No, 6-0 victory over Egypt. And it didn't matter anymore. It didn't matter anymore. So it was a mini league between the 3.
And Zambia as well, former coach.
Yes, Nora Hoptel. So they were hoping that they would actually talk. I mean, this is absolutely insane if you want to look at it that way. I mean, it's the game, the rules of the game. They sign up for.
What rules of the game? Because, I mean, when you are going into a tournament, we knew that going into the 2026 World Cup, head-to-head will come up
So
first.
the CAF director yesterday says that these rules were spelled out, but it rarely happens. So teams do not really pay attention to it because usually it's goals that head-to-head and the goals that count, the goal difference. But this time, because they were all tied on 6 points, goals very tight, it means that Malawi had +1, Nigeria had +1, and Zambia had 0. And that is where things went south for them. So they've been eliminated, and Nigeria and Malawi are through. Now, this is the scenario now. Malawi top their group, so they are first. Nigeria are second. The Black Queens will be playing today. In our group, where do we want to finish? It's like you choosing your poison. Do you want to finish second and play Malawi, or you do all you can to finish first and play Nigeria?
Malawi are no minus. It's their debutant at this World Cup, but they've been very good.
They've been one of the best teams in the tournament.
They are striker who's dyed their hair.
Shawenga. Their sisters, their Shawenga sisters, they are really doing a good job for them. So as it stands, this is how Ghana's group look. Cameroon have 6 points.
Yeah, Ghana is second.
Ghana have 3 points.
Yeah, and then
Mali have 3 points. Cape Verde do not have a point.
So
Cameroon are playing Cape Verde. So it's more or less
9 points for them.
9 points for them. Even if they get a draw from that game, they top the group. So it looks like Cameroon will take top sports. Now it's between Ghana and Mali.
I'm sure Cameroon will be looking at this game and be saying that, Charlie, let me lose, and then Ghana, either of the teams can, because going up against the defending champions,
it's going to be an extremely difficult one. When you're coming up against Nigeria, they are the best team. They are more or less the best team on the African soil when it comes to women's football. But
they got beat by Malawi.
And that is what gave us a sense that they are not invincible. They are very beatable. But as it stands, Ghana against Mali, it's a winner takes it or affair. Just go out there.
But a draw as well.
A draw will see Ghana through.
A draw
as well. But you don't want to actually leave.
No, be leading so that in the last minute they equalize.
You don't want to leave room for complacency when it comes to games like this. So they have to go out there and try and win that game. 8 p.m. today. Let's see what the Black Queens would do. And we know that Go First, as I said, is supporting them massively. They say from the Black Stars, Black Queens, the Black Challenge, and the Women's Premier League, Go First has remained committed to the growth and development of football in Ghana, supporting Ghana football since 2005. Go First Ghana proudly stands behind the Black Queens at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, that is the WAFCON, and wishes them continued success as they continue to inspire the nation and make Ghana proud. Go First creating enduring value beyond mining.
Absolutely. And still on women's football, the maiden edition of the Women's Democracy Cup.
It comes off tomorrow, and it's a security service battle. Army ladies against police ladies.
I've not heard a lot about Army ladies.
Well, Army ladies were in the Division 1 for some time now. I mean, that is why
this one is a cool job for police ladies.
It's not a cool job. Army ladies
because it's more like a derby. It's a security derby. So
it's a security derby.
It
can go anywhere. And this is being organized by Parliament. It's part of the Right Honorable Alban Sumani Gbagbe's initiative to ensure that football is used to create value for a lot of people. It used to be a men tournament. The first 2 editions, we saw just men's football. And he said, no, I mean, we need to bring equality. If I am the Speaker of Parliament, I'm championing equality and all that, then we need to give the women also a space to showcase their talent. That is why we've introduced the maiden edition of the Women's Cup, the Democracy Cup, which will be played tomorrow. Then on the 28th, there's a big one to Heart of Folk will be coming up against Asante Kotoko. That is the Democracy Cup. I mean, that we've come to know for some time now. Will be played at the Barbera Sports Stadium. So this is more like a curtain raiser. Let's see who is the best security force we have here, either police or army. So it will come off tomorrow.
Away from that, right? The FIFA president, but still on football, he's come under some pressure.
He's apologizing. He's apologizing.
Yeah, he's apologized because he had wanted to sell off some stakes.
Do you think he didn't do due diligence before coming out with the...
I mean, Infantino has come under a lot of pressure.
Right from the World Cup.
Yes, and a lot of people, even for us fans, right? I'm a fan of football. I don't have stakes. I'm not with the FA. I'm just a fan. We didn't like a lot of the things which went on in the World Cup, right? The water breaks, halftime show. I mean,
there's a simple rule that I go by. If you want to put out an initiative which you feel would help people, and the majority of these people are kicking against it, just shelve it. Just shelve it. Because it looks like the FFE, the continent that would have benefited most would have been Africa and Asia. Then Asia comes and say, I don't want this privatization. What do you do? Africa has not released a statement on it yet.
We are such a disappointing...
CAF is yet to release a statement. All the other member associations have released statements.
I saw the Moroccan FA throw their support for...
because it's good money for a developing country. But again, I mean, Europe...
For us, it's good they've called it. The money when it comes...
Don't go there.
I'm going there.
No, this time...
We'll be doing politics and things that we are developing.
This time we have a sports fund, which was introduced by the current NDC government. Sports Minister Kofi Adams introduced it. So most of the monies that will come, even the World Cup money that we are getting about 13.5 million with the deductions that will be done, yellow cards and all that. But let's assume that we are getting 13.5 million. Government spent close to $5 million on the Black Stars. Government will take back its 5 million. You have about 8.5 million. That would go straight to the sports fund. That is what the sports minister told us. So that money goes straight to the sports fund, and it goes a long way to help.
Because we've been to 5 World Cups.
And we've not managed the money well.
Well, a number of the sports complexes that we have. There's one somewhere, Kaneshi Sports Complex. They are saying we are rearing snakes and things over there.
There's one. It hasn't been in the good shape for some time.
Is it
now.
Winneba? Or?
Yeah, Winneba Sports College.
Yeah.
I mean, we needed to use this money to renovate all these.
Polytanks.
Yeah,
we need polytanks as to benefit from World Cup.
I think we've not really
see Morocco.
Not just Morocco.
See.
So many countries
nations
that have gone to the World Cup have used that money to put up structures that would help shape their football, but we have not done that. But this time, Sports Minister says every penny is going into the sports fund, and those are the monies that will go a long way to help sports.
I grew up. I grew up when Hearts and Kotoko faced off at the AFCON,
the Confederation Cup, 2004.
I went to see my auntie at Adenta. We were very young. When Hearts took the lead, the entire neighborhood was screaming, "Go!
Go!"
Today, can we say the same? We don't even make it. The last time we were at the group stages of any African competition was Dreams FC, and they made it all the way to the semi-finals before they got knocked out.
By Zamalek.
Yeah. And Zamalek, very good team, so no surprises there.
Well, we are at crossroads. Our football.
We have been at crossroads for 10, 15 years.
We've not been able to cross. That is the problem. Our football has been on the...
been at the crossroad for 10, 15 years.
On the sick bed for a long time. And, I mean, it's about time. We call ourselves a football nation. That is the more reason why we need to put in effort.
I said, when we were playing some qualifiers, and I was telling people, if we go to Nima, we can gather 11 players who will face off against nations and will beat them.
Talent has never been the issue of Ghana. It's about the nurturing.
Yes.
Giving them proper facilities.
And you see, I don't say it because we are trying to demean other nations. So we have proper footballing talent in this country.
I can always tell people that I don't think a player like Garnacho is more talented than Mohamed Kudus. But Garnacho has a proper system that he has gone through.
Run, and
he's not a more talented player than Mohamed Kudus. But they have the right structures. Why should it take a foreigner, Tom Venom, to come set up?
He said he came. If you listen to his story, he couldn't believe what he was seeing.
He joined Hartlepool. He was doing national service with Hartlepool.
Yes,
then he saw kids playing football by the roadside.
He couldn't believe the wealth of talent.
Now Krobena and Kolana former, they can play football. Then it means there's talent here. He started at Medina, gathering about 15 boys. His girlfriend even got angry that why are you keeping these boys and feeding them, and you're saying you want them to play football. His own house, that is where he started Right to Dream. Today, Right to Dream is one of the biggest franchises in the world. An Egyptian company had to come and pay $100 million to Tom Venom. Now, the headquarters of Right to Dream is in Egypt. Look at the number of players Tom Venom has produced for our Black Stars. Almost half of the players that have been through the Black Stars in the last 4 years have come from Right to Dream. The Kamaldeen Sulemanes, the Kalibrinchi, the Mohamed Kudus, Ernest Nyama, all these players have had to go through Right to Dream. Why can't we do it as a football nation? Well, recently the Ghana Football Association is trying to establish something like that. They've set up the Ghana Football Academy, one in Kogolo in the Upper West region. They have one in the Ashanti region as well. So let's see how it will bear fruits. But, I mean, talent has never... I mean, Egbeta, when we were in school, you saw the kind of football that some of the boys were playing. Tell it. Well, we used to play in inter levels and
class
all that.
and all of that.
You saw the football some of the boys were playing. But where are the structures? Where are the structures to support these boys to realize their dream?
Sickness with...
Before you know, the person gets to 34, 35. Then you'll be in the area, then they'll be calling him Asokwa Maradona, Adenta Messi. Now they become bosses. On Sunday, they share the babes. Adenta Maradona, Bokro Messi. They will be giving them several names because they couldn't realize their dream. And unfortunately, the most talented players are the ones who never get to the top. And the ones who were the DB said were not too good. They are the ones that would actually get 1 or 2 scouts to pick them to Europe and all that. Every neighborhood has those type of things.
Yeah, you have
every
stories of very talented
individuals. If you open the phone lines for people to call, they will tell you that everybody will mention at least one name of a certain young boy that he thought would get to the top.
When I was growing up, Awoshi.
Yeah.
Biodogono School Park. That was where...
Yeah, I know that place quite well.
There was a team. There was a guy called Dino.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Talent.
When I closed from school, I stopped to be watching their training.
Where is he now?
Dino. We've seen... Charlie, I stayed at Aoshi NIC. There was one guy, 11. Plays fantastic.
He will just rot away. Because there are no structures. I mean, it's a sad distance. Let's hope it changes.
Talk of right to dream graduates. Mohamed Kudus is inching closer and closer.
Yes. Missed the World Cup. Getting closer. Working hard. Videos from Tottenham Hotspur show that Kudus is shaping up to get back to full fitness where he would compete for places in that Tottenham team. Tottenham Hotspur are buying a lot of players, and it would more or less be like a justify your inclusion again under the new manager Roberto De Zerbi. But Mohamed Kudus, I mean, we've known him before he got that injury. He will showcase his quality. He was one of the best players, creating opportunities for the likes of Richarlison and Solanke to score. So it's not going to be a difficult one for him to get back into the... Once Kudus is fit, he makes Tottenham Hotspur stick. And with the signing of Tonali, Matheus Fernandes, Tottenham should be good to go. They shouldn't be battling relegation this season. A couple of Ghanaians would be in the Premier League. Brandon Thomas Asante. Coventry.
He's joined. He's already
joined him. Coventry and Kelly Birinci. In the last few hours, it's been reported that Coventry and Northern have agreed a deal which is worth around 30 million euros for the services of Kelly Birinci. And let me do this quickly before I go. Let me give you 3 reasons why I feel it's the best move for Kelly Birinci. 1, the Premier League itself. It's a huge stage. And after showcasing his talent at the World Cup, I think the next level is to test himself against the very best in the world. Because if you come up every week against the best players in the world, it makes you better. 2, he's playing under Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard was a midfielder by trade, box to box. One of the most decorated midfielders in world football. Scored about one
of the very best, actually.
117 goals in the Premier League.
Sometimes people think he was just about box.
No.
Penalty box crashing. He could thread a pass.
Defend. He could pass. He could do everything. That was Frank Lampard. He's not your flamboyant midfielder like the Iniestas, but he stuck to his job and he did it well. So Kelly Birinci playing under him, he will hone his talents very well. He can help him to become one of the best. And also, I'm looking at adaptation. It takes a long time for players to adapt to the English Premier League. But with Brandon Thomas Asante there, he has someone in the dressing room that he can relate to, someone that can help him integrate himself better into the squad. And finally, the microscope will not be on him it will not be on him too much. If he had gone to a traditional top 6 club, I mean Chelsea, you people, if Kelly Birinci plays one bad game, Chelsea fans will descend on Man United crowd there. It's West. Liverpool, the pressure will be on him. So Coventry,
allow him time to grow.
Not too much pressure. They are not in a hurry to win the league. They will be glad to just remain or cement their status in the league for one more season and all that. So I feel it's the best move for him. And more Ghanaians in the Premier League means that we are going to enjoy them, and they are going to bring that form back to the Black Stars, which is important.
Mutala, as always, thank you very much joining us to Sports. That's Mutala Yakubu with 3 Sports joining us this morning with the latest from the world of sport. Quick breaks again. When we return, we have a bit more for you. We'll take you to the UPSA auditorium and touch base as well with Christian for that protest. Stick and stay with us.